Can't imagine I'm the only one that's waiting here patiently for the next 4 minutes for U2 tickets to come out. Hoping that I'm one of the select few that'll get tickets to this concert. 3, 2, 1, 0. Why did I refresh? I'm probably the greatest idiot of all time. So I was in place to get a ticket. Then I decided to click refresh because I thought that's what you needed to do nowadays. Literally clicking refresh as the thing was coming up down the bottom here. And I ended up losing my place at getting tickets. And now, I guarantee you, we won't get tickets. Well, I won't get tickets. Hopefully my dad can pull it out of the bag.
A few moments later.
Waiting, waiting, waiting all day long. Ticketmaster is so crap, and we will get no tickets.
2 hours later.
Anytime I see a flicker, I get excited, and then nothing happens. If I go on this one and like refresh, ooh! So ticket prices are already going up on a resale website, and as you can see here, cheapest ones on this website so far are €495.95. We go back to this website and we're still in the fucking queue.
6 hours later.
I think I should set up a website called IHateTicketmaster.com. Or for more specifically for Irish people, IHateTicketmaster.ie. Yeah, IHateTicketmaster.com is already taken. Like, I think that's the worst bit. You're almost there. When they know we're not almost there. Clearly not almost there. Oh, I'm in! That annoys me as well. Oh my god, another queue! What? No tickets available. Unfortunately, there's no more tickets. A lot of the big YouTubers at the moment, like PewDiePie and Casey Neistat and Philip DeFranco, they're all making videos about YouTube forced happiness that there's apparently on the website, that like vloggers, they only show the best bits of the day and the happy bits of their day, and I can understand that. They don't want to be making content where there's a lot of their supporters and there's a lot of the people who watch them day in, day out, who suffer from a lot of things like depression. Maybe they're introverted, they can't talk to people. Maybe this is their only source of happiness in the day, is to see these people, their idols, go about their daily business. I was contemplating that a lot when I decided I was going to start vlogging. But I'm taking a different view on it. I'm going to try and be as open as possible, even on days that I'm not feeling good, or I'm down, or I'm depressed, or I have suicidal thoughts, because everyone has them still. Everyone who goes through counselling and goes through depression, you can't just park that. It's not something that just goes away overnight with a bit of counselling or anything like that. It's something that lingers with you, and I've had counselling and it has helped a lot, but I still get days that I'm really, really down, and like it comes on like a wave. I could be sitting at home watching TV, so happy, texting my girlfriend, and then all of a sudden a wave comes over me and I realise to myself that I might be worthless, and it's because I feel like I didn't live up to potential. I feel like I let a lot of people down. For those who don't know, my backstory is that I went to college after Leaving Cert, where I did an okay Leaving Cert. I was a pretty good student, I'm not gonna lie, I was a pretty good student. I really enjoyed school. But like in my final year, I was playing hurling with Limerick and I was doing other things like that, and I didn't put in enough effort that I should have. If I got another chance at the Leaving Cert, I really would put in a lot more effort. But instead, I kind of coasted by and did the basics and did as much as I could. But I was more focused on playing for Limerick and getting fit, and I was more focused on being a better hurler and stuff like this. So I got my Leaving Cert and I did decent. I was really happy with my results, like for the amount of work I put in. And I got my course in Cork that I had put down in the CAO, because originally I wanted to be an architect. So instead of my CAO, I put down number 1 slot that I wanted to do sustainable energy in CIT in Cork. I read the prospectus and I thought, like, to me the course sounded like something I'd like to do. Like soon after, first year was a doddle, second year got tougher, and then finally in third year I found it impossible. I remember going into work experience and I was sitting there in Cork City Council where I was doing work experience, and I was thinking to myself, this is the last place I want to spend the rest of my life working, or this is the last kind of job I want to spend the rest of my life doing, sitting at a desk all day just looking at numbers and physics and none of the stuff that was promised to me, like designing and figuring out solutions. It was literally maths, physics, and I did know physics in Leaving Cert now. I had to learn it from a brand new base, and it just wouldn't stick. It was the first time ever something in my head that I couldn't figure out, and that I couldn't figure a pattern to learn it or to make it relatable to me. So that was kind of scary, and at the time I went into the worst depression, the darkest place I've been ever, I'd say. I remember sitting at home every day inside my college house thinking, I really don't want to get up tomorrow. Just something happened to me, just let me be hit by a car or something. And that's tough to say, and I understand people are going to hear that and go, oh God, why don't you just get up out of bed and get on with it? I really couldn't. It wasn't something I wanted to do. And I'm not that kind of person who's going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do. I was like that for months and months on end in depression, until I finally got the courage to tell my parents that I wanted to drop out. And I was terrified. I was after costing them the bones of 30-40 grand to go to college in Cork, to put me up in a house, to do the course I wanted, to put a car underneath me, to keep me supported every week. And I was basically throwing that all away because I felt sad and I felt down and I didn't want to do it. I was terrified, and I remember sitting there and I was like, they're gonna kill me. They are physically going to hate me for the rest of their entire lives, and I've let them down so much. And I still get those thoughts today. I still think a lot that I let down my parents. But what actually happened was the exact opposite. They could see it. They sort of knew that something was going on with me. They knew something wasn't right, and they supported me. I couldn't believe it. I remember one thing I got told a lot at that time, and this was me fighting through tears and like barely being able to hear anything that they were saying, and it was that they just wanted me to be happy. And only like in the last few months is that copping with me what they really meant. And as much as I was grateful for them to put me into college and give me all that money and give me that backing, I think I'm more grateful with the fact that they still supported me even though I let them down. They'll never say that I let them down, but I did, and I know that, and they'll continue to support me even through this, through YouTube, through a career that I'm hoping to make where one in maybe a few million make it, and I'll hopefully one day be able to figure out a way to pay them back. So yeah, the purpose of this vlog, or the purpose of this whole idea of mine in this vlog, is to be real and to show people the real side of depression and what's really going on. I wrote a blog post a few months back where I opened up about all my issues, and that was because I was up late at 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep because I was so down. I just thought, fuck it, you know, why not? I've had enough of this whole being afraid to talk and being afraid to do anything. Why not just open up and tell everyone? I'm sick of hiding, and I'm sick of this veil that I was portraying, that I was, oh, my life was great and happy, when it wasn't. I was getting daily suicidal thoughts. I didn't want to wake up the next day. I didn't want to see anyone. There was days when I thought about just heading to an airport or running away, never coming back. And if I died on a street somewhere not in Ireland, that would have been fine with me. It was literally through the support of my family and my friends and my girlfriend, who I don't know if I'll ever be able to repay. For the night she sat there and read text or listened to me where it was like, where I was saying things, oh, that I want to kill myself and I never see a future for myself and I hate myself, I hate my life. I cannot imagine what I put my parents and her through, or my friends through, or my family through. I don't know if I can ever repay them, and I know that they'll never ask for repayment. They're just happy I'm alive and I'm here, and that I'm now comfortable enough to open up and talk. So yeah, that's why my vlogs aren't going to be forced happiness. They're going to be real. If I'm suffering on a day, I'm going to show you some of that. And people might call me fake, or they might say, oh, I'm lying, or I'm only doing it for views. I'm not. I'm really not. Just like the blog post I wrote, I really just want a stigma where there's apparently my generation of people, my friends, people I don't know but that are my age, can't open up and talk to people. There is nothing to be afraid of anymore. It's probably the toughest thing you'll ever have to do is just say it to your parents, or say it to someone you know, I'm not feeling good, or I'm so depressed, or I want to get help, but I really urge you to do it. It can help with the pain. It can change your life. I know that's cliched bullshit that you hear everywhere, but it's the truth. It's so much easier when you talk to someone and don't keep everything bottled up. If there's any message I could give to anyone, That's what it is. It's please talk. If you're feeling down, please open up to someone. I'll link in the description to organizations like the Samaritans and stuff like that, where there are free phone lines that you can talk to. But also, if you don't want to talk to someone you don't know, call your family or call a friend that's willing to listen, because they all are. I imagine now I could talk to any of my friends. Before, I thought I'd never be able to like share this side with them, but I know now, and I should have known back then, the amount of stuff we did together and like the years that they were there, that they were never going to judge me, that they were always going to be there to listen and help if they could. So now I know in full confidence that I could go to them and talk, or they could come to me and talk, and there would be no issues about it. There's nothing to be afraid of. That culture or that day where you're a male and you need to bottle it up and be butch and be manly, that's gone. Those days are gone. Or if you're a woman and you have to bottle it up and get on with your day, those days are gone too. There are people you can talk to and they won't judge you. So I just urge anyone, if you're suffering or if you're feeling down, talk to someone. Talk to any one of the people that I link below. Or even if you want, talk to me. I will literally answer every message. And I got loads after that blog post from people. And I'll take the time out of my day to talk to people. I don't care if I miss out on a vlog because of it, because someone needs to talk. I will be there to listen, because there were people there to listen to me when I needed it. So if I can leave you with anything, it's just, it is okay to talk, and don't feel like you're alone, and don't feel like you have to do something just because someone says you have to do it. This is gonna sound cliched and this is gonna sound so sappy as well, but you get one life, you really only do, and think about that. We only get one go at this. What's the point in doing something when you're not happy? Do something that makes you happy. If there is one takeaway I can give to people, it is that it's completely okay to talk. You do not need to suffer in silence anymore. So do not think that you're any different for doing it, or that you're weird. You're not. You're brave. You're trying to help yourself. You're trying to be happy again. So if you want, feel free to contact me or contact one of the organizations below. But just don't suffer. You're not alone anymore, and I'll hopefully be here every day. I'm not going to force happiness down your throats. I'm going to show you what's real. And if that loses me viewers, or if that loses me subscribers, so be it. I'm not going to fake it anymore. I'm going to show the real life. Thanks for watching. If you would like to subscribe or like this video or share this video, then please feel free to do so. It does really help. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Fair play to the Mondeo. It's after driving from Kilmallock to Dublin, Dublin to Belfast, Belfast all the way around Giant's Causeway, back to Belfast, back to Dublin, and back home all on one tank. What an absolute dinger. And we still have 70 kilometers left.